Hi there, are you in the market for a travel backpack? Are you traveling? Are you going away? Are you looking for something to put your cameras and your gear or just your stuff in that you're taking on the plane? Well, today we're having a look at 3 packs that I own, that I've used for travel, and which one I'm about to take on a big trip for 8 weeks. I'm looking at the Peak Designs 25 litre everyday pack. I'm looking at the Peak Designs 45 litre travel backpack, and I'm looking at the Patagonia 25 litre black hole backpack. We're going to have a look at them and which ones I prefer for which situations. And then hopefully you can decide which one is the right one for you. Let's get into it. Hi there, Mauser here, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome aboard. Hope you're enjoying the content. If you haven't seen any yet, check out the other videos. There's heaps there to have a look at. If you enjoy the video, please don't forget to like, please subscribe, hit that little bell button thing so you will get notified of future videos and then you won't miss a moment. So do all that good stuff, but in the meantime, we're going to get straight into it and we're going to have a look at a few backpacks today. Now, I have traveled a lot around the world, and it seems that every time I go away, I end up taking a new or different backpack for my carry-on luggage. But over the last few years, I travel often with 4 kids. I have, I think, found the perfect sort of balance and the right backpacks for me. And it doesn't have to be backpacks, but I've got one pack now that I'm pretty much using every single time I travel with my kids, with my camera gear, and we're going to have a look at them right now. There are 3 different backpacks in sort of 3 different categories, and depending on the situation you're traveling in, at the end I'll recommend my best sort of all-round pack. It really depends on whether or not you're carrying camera gear like I do, but let's have a look at the first pack. First up, we've got this one. It's the Patagonia Black Hole Duffel. I'm getting mixed up. There is a duffel, but this ain't it. It is the Patagonia Black Hole 25 litre pack. This one is about 5 years old, and I use this pretty much every day. It's my daily sort of backpack for just getting around town. If I'm on my bike or if I'm walking, it's just good because it's got padding on the back. It's a good day pack that I carry if it's just me. It's got a laptop sleeve, which I think is important if I'm using it around town. It's got the zips in the top here where I can put my phone, my keys, I keep a pen in there, that sort of thing. And then it's got the front pocket where I'll pop any other stuff, gloves, beanie, that sort of stuff. And this classic sort of coating that Patagonia put on their packs. It's like a ripstop, not a canvas, but a very thick protective coating. It is really good at sort of keeping the rain out too on those rainy days. But it's got quite a big sort of cavity in there, the main cavity. You've got room for your laptop, you've got a sleeve for a tablet, and they've got a nice sort of furry coating, I guess. And then I can put my raincoat, my jacket, any other stuff in there. Really nice. And then on the sides, it's got these 2 very big side pockets, stretchy ones, where you can put your drink bottle in very easily. You can have your drink bottle in the side, which is nice. And then it's also got some tensioning straps for the sides if it's not too full. It's got this nice padding as well, which I like. Really nice. And you know, like I said, this one comes with me during the day, when I'm around town, when I'm home. This comes pretty much everywhere with me. It's packs down to nothing as well. I'm about to head away. I have actually thought of taking this in my suitcase, even though I'm taking a different bag for carry-on luggage. I've thought of taking this as a smaller day pack to have on hand. Don't think I will though, for the weight that I am trying to save. But love this pack. It also has the capacity for your drink bottle or your drink bladder hose to come out there. So if your bladder is down in your pack, which I don't like doing, you can do that. Look, it's a great round the town general purpose backpack that I love, and that'll be going for years yet. That'll always come with me around town and when I'm riding my bike, etc. It's got a sternum strap. It's got a very basic hip belt, which is one of the reasons I'm not going to take it on this trip, but that is not something that's really conducive to carrying much load on your hips, but most packs are like that anyway. So that is the Patagonia Black Hole 25 litre backpack. Good all-round backpack, maybe not for travel when you're on a plane. Next up is the Peak Designs Everyday Backpack in the 30 litre variety. I got this one a couple of years ago for travel, for when I'm on planes. It comes in a 20 litre as well, I believe. And I wanted something for when I'm carrying camera gear, when I've got my drone and that sort of thing. I didn't want to go too big a pack. I thought I won't need a big pack, proven wrong there. But it is a good, just general pack. And I use this one when I'm heading out to do some photography, film, whatever. I take this around town with me if I want to take my camera gear. That other Patagonia is no good for storing my camera gear. It's just a big cavity basically, and then I need to put my camera in a separate camera bag, and it's a whole thing. So with the thing I love about this one, and I spent ages deciding on this and the next pack, and I was in 2 worlds about what to do, but the Peak Designs, it is a purpose-built camera backpack. but you can use it for other stuff as well. You can just use it as a general backpack if you wanted to. And what I love about this is it's got the top opening part there, so you can just open it up to access your goodies at the top. So you might just chuck a jumper or a sweater in the top there, or a jacket, put that in there, and you might put in, whatever you need close at hand, your hat, any of that sort of stuff in the top. So that's when you're on the plane. And then if you need to, it's completely customizable, the interior on this pack, which I love. And I've just got a bunch of shelves in there, and I can slide in my camera, I can slide in a lens, my drone, all that stuff for when I'm just going on a quick trip and I want that stuff handy. It's also got the pockets in the sides there as well, and it's just a great feature. Then on the external, it's got your drink bottle pocket. It's got one of them on each side, and it opens from both sides too. So it opens from there. Hello. So it opens from there, fully customizable on the inside. These tear out these shelves. You can move them up and down as you wish. And like I said, great. I initially bought this to take as carry-on luggage, but I have outgrown it, and these days I need something with a bit more capacity. But it is an excellent camera bag, and a very solid, like that is not dying. That is so solid, more so than the Patagonia. So there is the hip belt as well, which comes out. That folds straight in underneath there, and you don't even notice it there when you're not using it, but that is a good feature as well. The other thing I do like about this is the handles on the sides. So you can pick it up from the side. They're solid handles, and on the top, nothing is breaking them. It also has the option of a sternum strap, which isn't on this at the moment, but it all fits on very nicely, and it's a good, fairly compact bag. I have had a lot of stuff in this when I've been traveling, and it hasn't missed a beat. But yeah, it's quite compact really for a 30-litre bag. It doesn't look like 30 litres. It looks a tiny bit bigger, I guess, than that Patagonia, which is 25. But good bag, like this one, but more of a maybe going on a 1 or 2 night trip. Just need a camera and I need a few other things. I can chuck it in this bag and then use that on the plane. But with a big trip like I'm heading on now, I need something with a bit more volume, bit more capacity, And that is where the other Peak Designs bag that I have had for about a year and a half, that's where that comes in. I took a long time to decide on this pack. It was either this or the Peter McKinnon Nomadic backpack. They've got a similar size one. And in the end, I think the only deciding factor was that I'm so heavily ensconced in the Peak Designs system, I thought I might as well stick with it. Hasn't failed me yet. So I bought the Peak Designs travel backpack, 45 litre capacity, but just fits in the carry-on guidelines for most airlines, and it is a big bag. That's it there. That is what I'm about to take this week when I fly out of the country, and I'm going to have all my gear in there. I'm going to have my digital SLR camera. I'm going to have a lens, an extra lens. I'm going to have a drone. I'm going to have my laptop, my tablet, my Kindle, a spare jacket on. I'm going to have a hat in there. I'm going to have all my cables, all that stuff's going into this bag. And what I love about this bag is the clamshell opening like this. So it opens up like that. You lay it on the ground to open it, and you can get your stuff in there neatly. I will be using it with one of these, which is a packing cell that goes inside the bag. I've already started packing, and it fits in like so, and I can customize that however I like. I can also put in there another cube there, which could fit into the top if I wanted, but I won't be taking that one. But if I don't want to do that, and I've used it before just as an overnight bag, I've got that. I can put a couple of packing cells of clothes in there, and it's really good for that as well. And then it just zips shut while I do that. Laptop pocket in there, roll with a sleeve for the tablet, but that shuts up like so, zips up. And then it's got this lovely front pocket as well. And you can access the main compartment from this, but it's also got a bunch of pockets on the inside in there, places like that. And hopefully by the time this video goes to air, I'll have some action shots of this thing in use. And if it's not fully full, when you can see that, how that is fully expanded, if it's not full, you can actually clip it in and compress it down with those little buttons there, and that will thin it right out. And it actually packs down pretty small. It actually, when you've got it like that, it feels smaller than the other Peak Designs ones, I think. Probably a little bit wider, but yeah, it just feels a bit nicer. It's got the pockets on the side still for the drink bottle. It's got the waist belt. So I think I'll probably use this as my day pack when I'm hiking while I'm away. But they tuck away nicely. If I don't want to use them, they just tuck away in there like that. and solid shoulder straps. And the other thing that these have is this security feature where you can loop in these zippers, lock them up, and then no one can undo that zipper because it's intertwined with the other one. Same happens on the other pack, but that is a really good feature that I like, and one of the selling points for this pack from a security point of view. It does have, and I'd forgotten about this, but it also has a passport pocket in the side of the pack for easy access and very hard to get into. Don't know, no, it's not a passport pocket. It's also got this name tag bit in the side where you can just store your details. If the pack were to get lost or something, your stuff is in there in the side for ID purposes. Then it's got another small little pouch at the front where you can put some tissues and a pen and that sort of thing. That's there if you need it. So yeah, it's a great pack. Love this one. And that is what will be coming with me for this trip. It's a good one. There's not too much to say. These are good packs. I have used them all extensively, and that 45 litre one for a big trip like I'm heading on for 2 months, I want my fragile and my valuable gear in that on me on the plane. I don't want to put that in the luggage, so that will be carrying all that, and I think I'll have plenty of room. Looking forward to using that and having a real good test run, having only used it for shorter trips in the past. So just here in Trondheim, Norway, with my Peak Designs travel pack, and it's got a big load in it. It's got all the camera gear, it's got my laptop, it's got an iPad, it's got books. It's probably weighing 13, 14 kilos with all that stuff in it that I don't want to check in. And despite this harness, look at that, pretty basic setup. Got all that weight in there. It's pretty basic setup harness. It feels quite good and comfortable. No soreness. It's got the sternum strap there, but it feels great. I'm on about a 2.5 kilometre walk here, and it's not a problem at all. I've been taking it on day walks here in Norway, and yeah, loving it. So I just thought I'd give that bit of feedback to throw into this video. But while I've been on the road with this for some 5-6 weeks now, it's holding up well. Doesn't even look like it's been used still. And yeah, really, really happy with it. The only thing I'm not happy with is the amount of weight I'm carrying in it, because when you're getting on the planes, if they weigh my bag, I could get in trouble. But anyway, that's my problem. Should learn to pack smaller camera gear, I guess. Just use the iPhone, which is what I'm using now. Okay, back to it. That's my quick on-the-road review. Catch you later. And like I said, if I had to pick one as a general daily driver, it'd probably be the Peak Designs 30 litre. That would be my choice. Although I do love that Patagonia one, just for just picking up and just going out the door. It's always got my raincoat in it. It's always got a beanie in it. It's always got some gloves in it. And it's just one I use around town as a general backpack. Peak Designs 30 litre every day is for my camera gear. If you're not a camera guy, that Patagonia one, something like that, is perfect. If you want a good carry-on bag that you're traveling regularly, that Peak Designs one is pretty good. Although if you want something you can use as an overnight bag as well, then the 45 litre is awesome. These bags are not cheap, by the way. They are very expensive, but I think they are worth it because they are going to last me forever. That Peak Design bag is going to last forever. I'm certain of that. Anyway, just a quick overview of those bags. Wanted to put that on there and just show you what I use when I'm traveling. We'll do some more travel ones at some stage. In the meantime, please like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Got any comments, any questions, put them down below. If you've got a bag that you think fits the bill, let me know below. I'd love to hear about the Peter McKinnon Nomadic and your thoughts on that bag that I really, really like the look of, but I went the other way. In the meantime, till the next video, check this one out. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you're enjoying the videos, and have a good time out there. Get on the trails, get outside, get outdoors, have a hike. Stop watching YouTube all the time, although maybe watch this one. And I'll see you on the next video, and I look forward to seeing you then. Until then, have a great day and see you later.